Hey YouTube, another video here. Hope everybody's well. Going to do an update on all of my tanks tonight, guys. So I thought I'd start off with the 60 litre fry tank, because I don't think I've ever made a video of this tank before. I don't think I've ever shown you guys the fry. Not too sure, might have done, but can't remember. So yeah, guys, in this tank I've got probably 14 Giallo Patricis, and I've also got about 12 dolphins in here. They're all doing really well. As you can see, there's a dominant male just there. That's one of the Giallo Patricis. Really excited to see these fish grow up. I think this guy's going to be a beaut. Won't be keeping any of these. I'll be growing them onto a good size and selling them on. As you can see, there's another little tank just there that isn't set up. The reason why it's not set up is because I was preparing to set the tank up, but the fish that I was preparing to set up for actually spat. The fish that I'm talking about is the female dolphin that I have in my main tank. She bred with my my big dolphin, and she was carrying for 11 days, but she spat in the main tank. So unfortunately, I didn't catch. I didn't manage to save any of the fish, even though they wouldn't have been fully developed. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but I'm sure they'll breed again. I was hoping to keep the dolphins and stick them in that tank and grow them on, ready for this tank. But hey, shit happens. So yeah, just thought I'd show you this tank. So I'll go and show you the other tanks. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna go down to the room where my main tank is. Sorry about this, guys. Here we go. So yeah, here's the main tank, guys. All the fish in this tank are doing fantastic. The little Madoko white lips have settled in really well. Still swim up and down the glass quite a bit, but yeah, they're very active little fish. The algae's coming along really nicely now. As you can see, it's really dark in colour. That's the female just there that was that's the female just there that was carrying. But like I say, she spat. So yeah, it was like I was saying, the algae's gone really dark now. I really like how it's looking as well. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, all these fish are doing great. The VC10's doing really well. He's not got his female carrying just yet. Hopefully they will breed eventually. If they do, I'll be really happy with that, because I'll probably keep some of the fry. If some of you guys remember, also I got a wild caught delivery not so long ago, and there was a Protomelius or Antos, and when I first got it, I realised that it wasn't eating, and the Red Empress was giving it a bit of a hard time. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll notice that the Protomelius or Antos hasn't been in any of the videos, because it isn't in the main tank. Reason for it not being in the main tank is because it just would not eat. It just stopped eating altogether. So obviously it had bloat. So I took the fish out. I seen it wasn't eating more or less straight away, so I got it out as quickly as possible, hoping that it hadn't infected any of the other fish, which it hasn't. Touch wood. It has been like 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, since I took him out. I took him out and I started the treatment and the treatment went on for like 2.5 weeks, around that sort of time, and he just didn't eat at all. And I only had a small tank spare, like a little 25-litre tank, so I had to pop him in there, and I was treating him, and I was trying him with food and stuff like that, and he just weren't eating, and he just wasn't getting any better. And then all of a sudden, well, I treated him again. I just kept treating him, and I overdosed on some of the meds, as recommended by some people that deal with wild caught fish quite a lot. So I did that, and luckily enough, all of a sudden, I come down one morning, chucked a bit of grub in, and he started eating. So obviously I was really, really happy. So then what I did was, I took him out of the little 20 cube medicine tank, the little 20 litre. I took him out of there, so he was no longer in a hospital tank, and I popped him into my grow out tank. Which I'll show you just now, and he's just there now, as you can see. He's been in here for sorry, it's a little bit dark. He's been in here for quite a couple of days now. He's doing really, really well. He's eating lots and lots of food. So yeah, he's coming along nicely. Obviously, I didn't want to chuck him straight back into the main tank because he hadn't eaten for over 2 weeks. It was getting on to 3 weeks, so he was a little bit weak. So I didn't want to shock him and chuck him straight into the main tank. So I thought I'll chuck him into the grow out tank, and it gives him a bit of a chance to build his strength back up and his body mass. And yeah, he's looking really good now. Got some garlic down him to kick his immune system. So I'm just hoping that the bloat doesn't come back. Not too sure when I'm going to stick him back into the main tank as of yet. He will be going back into the main tank, and when I reintroduce him, I'll probably reintroduce some other new fish as well, because I have put an order in for just one fish. So yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute, guys. So yeah, just thought I'd give you all a heads up, because I should think some of you have been watching my videos and thinking, oh, I wonder where that Protomelius or Antos is. I wonder if it died. And nope, it hasn't died, guys. It's here, fully recovered and eating. And he's loving it in here because he's a big fish. The other fish don't really give him a hard time. They sort of leave him alone. So anyway, getting back onto the main tank, like I was saying, I've put myself a fish on order, and the fish that I've ordered is a Phocochromis rostratus male. Now, as some of you know, I've already got a rostratus in here. There it is, just there, just at the top there. Now, this fish he's getting on for the good part of 6.5 inch. He's definitely over 6 inch, and there's still no signs of colour whatsoever. He was sold to me as a male, so obviously being gullible as I am, I believed the person and thought, yeah, I'll be patient and wait for it to colour up. Haven't been overly patient, but to be honest, I think it's a female. The only way to really tell is getting the fish out and venting it, but to be honest, I've never vented a fish before. Suppose I should do, really. Something I might do in the future. Always willing to learn. But I thought one of my mates was getting an order in, and he told me, oh, I'm going to get a pair of rostratus, showing me some pictures of the fish and that, and I thought, wow, they're amazing. So I just said, can you get me one? So he's ordered me one. Hoping to pick that up in about a week's time, maybe a little bit over. Hoping it's going to be fully coloured when it arrives. I think it's around 6 inch, roughly about the same size as what this one is. Hoping that I'm going to pop it into the tank, and it's gonna get along with the other one. I mean, I could chuck it in and the other one could colour up. They could have a massive fight. or they could show some breeding activity, which is really what I want. So yeah, really excited about that fish. And I've also, guys, got a bigger tank in mind. Yep, that's right, a bigger tank. Really excited. It's not going to be anytime soon. It's probably going to be getting on for 5 to 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. But I'm debating whether to get a 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, or a 7 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot custom made. I would like the 7 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. But it's the maintenance as well. I don't find the maintenance hard on this tank at the moment, but it does take up a bit of my time. And obviously a 7 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot is going to take up a little bit extra of my time. But I feel as if I can commit myself to a bit more maintenance to a 7 foot tank. It's just that I think obviously some of the fish that I've got in here, like the compressor sep and the bucca coromis and the VC10s and the rostratus, they grow to quite a good size. So I would like to get a bigger tank in the future, so that these guys have got a lot more swimming space. But like I say, it's not going to be any time soon. It's definitely going to be something that I'm looking at over the next few months. So yeah, really excited about that, guys. I'm not even going to say, or leave a comment and let me know whether you think I should get the 6 foot or the 7 foot, because I know all you guys are going to turn around and say, yeah, go for the 7 foot. To be honest, I probably end up going for the 7 foot. It depends on funds as well and how much it's going to cost. I am looking at ND Aquatics tanks, because I really love the way that them tanks are built and the way they look. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just an update video on all the tanks. Plans for a bigger tank, and the Protomeliasaur Antos recovering. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave a comment, hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down if you don't like the video. Like I've said before, all feedback's good feedback. So catch you later, guys.